You guys are in for a treat today. As promised, I'm going to show you how we sort cattle here. First thing you need to know is you need to have some fairly decent pins to make this work. This is basically the same set of pins that we've been using out here for 70 years. You can see the panels are newer, but that's about it. I don't know if you can see that contraption right there, but that's cow poke and stick. And what that's used for is to sort cattle. And remember, I promised I'm going to keep it simple. So if you've been doing this for 50 years, I'm going to dummy it up a little bit, just follow along. A cow poke and stick is for applying pressure to get the cattle to move the way you want them to move. The secret to this is to get your cattle to want to go where you want them to go. And I caked these cows out here north of the house this morning to pull them out here. They love cake. And I've put feed in the feed bunks. And cattle are extremely intelligent. They know what I was doing up there. They heard the tractors running. So they know there's feed bunks full of feed down here on the other side of the barn. So what we're going to do is see if we can't convince these cattle. We're sorting them today. I'm going to work the calves. So I'm sorting the cows off from the calves. One thing about a cow poke and stick, like I said, it's for applying pressure, getting the cattle to move. You never beat your cattle. You never beat anybody with a cow poke and stick. Temple Grandin, huge fan of Temple Grandin. She's shown that cattle think in, come on girlie, cattle think visually. They, come on girls, oh girls, come on. Mamas, let's go. So cattle, they'll remember, see, I don't want this calf, but I want that mama cow to go. All I got to do is put that stick out there. Anyway, cattle are, put a little pressure. Cattle are visual. And I don't look like I normally do. It's a lot warmer today, and I don't have my coat on. I don't know if they recognize who I am. There you go, sweetheart. No, mama, you go. 65, you don't. So I want to bring 65 out of the way. Put some pressure on 49. Come on, girlie. All right, these old green tag cows have been around forever. They know what we're doing. Come on, 30. Come on, 30, let's go. 30, let's go. 68, come on. There we go. Now we're cooking. We got some calves trying to sneak through. Come on, 30, let's go. You can go 25. 325, let's go. Let's go, 30. Ginger snap, let's go. Help me watch for, there's a 454 cow that's not going. 454 calf that's not going. Come on, red cow. Come on. Come on, Coriani cow. Let's go. You can go. Your calf doesn't get to go. That's your calf right there. There's 454. That calf needs to be let through. 34, come on. No. No. 62, you're not. Come on, 34, let's go. 34, let's go. 349, it's your turn. There you go. No calves. Okay, you calves, go back the other way. Come on. 36, let's go. 36, come on. We'll dump these. When we get a pretty big bite, we'll dump these and start over. Come on. There you go, 36, you go. All right, maybe we can go. Come on, 126. Let's go. Who else we got? 462. All right, let's dump these cows and we'll come back and get another bite. Oh, I started to say, like as far as using that cow poke and stick, it's okay to be frustrated. And the way to work off your frustration is, if you want, you can smack the corrals with it, but that just looks ridiculous. I guess a more visually pleasing strategy is you can throw these things. So if you get all mad, rather than scream and yell, beat on stuff, throw them. And there's two styles. You can throw the thing like a javelin, Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can throw the thing like a javelin. I kind of got them bunched up here. They know what we're doing. Let me open this gate. Quit. Let me open, you know where we're going. Let me open this gate. Here, let me open this gate and we can go out. Yeah. These cows have done this 1,000 times. Here we go, girls. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. Come on, girls. Come on. There you go. Come on. Let's go. You know where you're going. You know where you're going. And I probably ought to even dump these out the backside. Go ahead. Come on, you're holding up things. Let's go. Move along. Nothing to see here. Anyway, you can throw it like a javelin, which my son's pretty good at, or I prefer, there's the golf club throw. And that's my favorite, where you just throw the thing out across the prairie like it was a golf club. And I've actually gotten to the point where I've almost mastered that. I think the world record is 45 yards. I'm probably throwing in the high 30s right now. I'm getting old. I don't know that I'll ever set a record, but I can come close and that makes me feel good. Hurry up, Grandma, let's go. You know, the guys that are good with a cow poking stick is you watch them guys at the sale barn. All right, especially the ones that have worked there for a long time. Those guys can move a cow just by looking at it, which can be done, believe it or not, and applying pressure, different points just with your body. But those are the guys you want to watch. And if the weather's real crummy or it's cold, another good thing about a cow poking stick is throw it in the truck with you when you go to town. And this cow poking stick, with a good set of dark sunglasses, will get you a parking spot in the front row at the Piggly Wiggly. But you got to play it up the whole time you're in the store. Anyway, just walk around the store tapping on stuff with this and people will leave you alone. What are you doing? You were supposed to go out. Cattle get separation anxiety really bad. And I can sort her off later, but I'm going to go ahead and sort her off right now. Go ahead, Mama. She's pretty easy to handle. Go ahead, sweetheart. I'll dump you with the rest of them. No, you go ahead. You know where you're going. I promise I'll put you back with your calf later this morning. Anyway, separation anxiety. Cattle don't like to be by themselves. No. Now you're gonna have to go a little further. Just play along. Quit. Quit. If you just give me a minute to open this gate. Here you go. Come on, sweetheart. Hey, take a look. There you go. Good girl. Now, I say we try to bring some calves. Don't ever get in a hurry working cattle. If you're in a hurry, you should have started a little sooner. These cattle can tell what kind of mood I'm in and what kind of day I'm having, and they'll play right along. I get all frustrated and get in a hurry. That's what I'm going to have is a mess. Now let's see if we can get some calves moving. We may be back to plan B with cows. Who wants to go here? We might be able to get some calves. And if I get that Corianti cow, that's all right. There we go. I can sort that Corianti cow off. That's what we'll do. Oh, 454. I don't want you to go. Come on, we'll go with her. Go with her. You too. 69, you can go. So we got them 2 Coriani cows, but that's all right. They'll get them settled. All right. We handle our cattle really soft. You can see they're not worked up. Sophie? No, we didn't need that. That's another thing Temple Grandin talks about, and she is right. Dogs and cattle, and I know I'm probably going to offend somebody. Dogs and cattle don't mix. And I mean, there's a handful of really good cattle dogs. They're few and far between. Like Sophie, that knucklehead. That's our Great Pyrenees. And she's got one job. She keeps coyotes run off. And other than that, she's kind of a pain in the neck. She barks all night. And she gets worked up and barks at the cattle. She won't chase them, but that's the last thing I need is her down there barking. Look at me. 33, go ahead. 53, go ahead. Yeah, you're okay. My bad. 77, let's go. Let's dump these cows. 453, that's a heifer from last year. We held her back. Her mother was a hell of a cow. In fact, her mother was stolen last year. Her mother was an older cow. Come on. And really gentle. You could load her in the pasture. Sorry about that. You could load her in the pasture in a stock trailer with a coffee can full of corn. And I think that's what happened. Somebody just got out there and kitty'd her up and stole her. But she disappeared one night like she was abducted by the aliens. But her mother, you could have got her up the escalators at Denver International Airport with a coffee can full of corn or a coat pocket full of cake. And I guess that was probably her demise. She was just too friendly. Let's go. Who wants to go eat? Ginger, you're a chow hound. Ginger's nickname is the Fat Bottom Girl because she does like to eat. Ginger's that red heifer right there. That's one of Anna's favorite cows. I'm not a red cow kind of guy, but Anna likes her, so she gets to stay. She has that pink tag. That tag on her tail shows that she's open. I tried to put an embryo in her earlier this year and it didn't take. I actually gave her 2 shots. Most of these cows get 2 shots at an embryo. Oh, that'll explain this mess. My recip cows get 2 shots at an embryo. If it doesn't take, they get covered naturally by a bull. All of these cows here are recip cows, which means in a perfect world, they get an embryo put in them and they raise a Wagyu calf. If they don't take after 2 shots, they come back and we put a Wagyu bull on them. So these calves that we're sorting off are half Angus and half Wagyu. So rather than waste a production year on a cow that didn't take an embryo, we'll just go ahead and put a bull on them and raise a calf. Hey, sweetheart. This is a heifer that was actually shown at the fair last year. I'll see if I can get her to come in. Come on, Betty. Betty, you get in here. Come on. Betty. Oh, she heard that snow. Come on, Betty. Look it over and let's go. I want to make a bunch of noise. Come on. Come on. And there you go. I think we might be able, if I can get this 457 calf out of the way. Come on. Come on. There you go, 362. And we're gonna end up, I still haven't seen that 454. I think that's him. When you're sorting, just keep working into smaller pens. That pasture that they were in, it's about 10 acres that I put the cake out this morning. So now we're going to work into the corrals. From the corrals, we're going to end up at the feed bunks. These are pretty good cows right here. I think they'll give me a chance. Hey, sweetheart, give me one shot and I'll get that gate open. Quit. No. No. Look the other way. Okay. Come to me. Let's go. There you go. Good job. All right. We're sorting these calves so that we can give vaccinations. And I was watching yesterday, maybe it was the day before. I'm not much of a Facebook kind of guy, but I saw in a breeders group a discussion about vaccinations. And the way I see it, a vaccination is a lot easier to get, or a lot more affordable than treating a sick cow. Okay, let's do this, guys. I'd rather give a vaccination than try to save a sick calf. Okay, come on. We're just gonna get them all. Let's go. Let's just get them all while we're thinking about it. Yeah, or we're gonna end up with a bunch of calves out in the pasture. There you go, guys. Okay. All right, so we got everything at least in the corrals. Yay. So the discussion was whether or not to vaccinate your cows, and there's two camps. I mean, there's people that are all for it, there are people that are dead set against it. If you vaccinate, you still qualify, at least in Colorado, as an all-natural program. And don't confuse all-natural with organic. They're two completely different things. And this is probably not going to work. But I would love to get this yellow gate open. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. There we go. Come on. All of these calves are going. So let's go. I can put them in this pen right here. Okay. All of these are going right here. Okay. And I guess where I'm going with this vaccination conversation is there's three relationships that everybody should focus on. The first one's probably with your spouse, if you're lucky enough to have one. The second one would be with your banker. Come on, guys. And the third one's with your vet. You need to, your vet should know your operation. Come on, guys. Very well. Okay. So that worked out. Okay. So here, I need this 77 cow. Ooh. And 454. That was perfect. Anyway, your veterinarian is the one that ought to be giving you advice on shop protocol and the health plan, things like that. Okay, This is it, guys. No craziness. No craziness. Yeah. All right. No. All right. We're pretty much sorted. We got a couple of Coriani cows to try to cut off, but I think I'll let them set for a minute. Yeah. Let's let them set for a minute and we'll go start the truck. We're basically done. But anyway, I guess I started to say you need to have a very good working relationship with your veterinarian. And that's the one that ought to be giving you health advice. You know what? I bet I can get that Coriani cow out of here. She'll be a single, but I might be able to make it work. And then we've just got, do we just got one or do we have two? We must have two of them in here. Okay. Yeah, we got two, but let's get rid of this one. There you go, sweetheart. Atta girl. We're gonna cut this Coriani cow and dump her. And then we're gonna let these cattle set for a minute and tie on to trailer. Get ready to start the rest of the day. But anyway, that's it. Cow sorting 101. Thanks for hanging out.